Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Minnesota Twins. John Schaumby with you alongside Chris Singleton. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Now the left fielder, he's a former All-Star Game MVP, Singy.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is going to go. He circles the bases, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
Jose Lopez, the next Twin up to hit. That one the other way. Pulls it in on the run. One down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
2 out, space is empty. And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strike. Huh.
Just off the inside edge.
2-1.
Center field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Two down, base is empty. So up next for Minnesota, Adam Berger. That one hammered left field. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Yeah, the batter now, number 3. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next offering is down low. Nobody out, runner at first. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right-hander kicks, deals. 3-2 now.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Time called now. He goes down looking.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
0-1.
Runner on the go. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Batter calls time and steps out. He needs a refresh. It is a big at-bat. Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground, right side. On to first. Out. Number 2. Now here is Jose Lopez. Swing and a drive. Deep left field, and it's off the wall. Heading for the plate. The relay, it's off the mark, and he scores. It's 1-1. And here's the first baseman, Caleb Lomavita. The other way, and that'll wrap it up. The Twins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Just missed. inside. And that's ball 3. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. That one fouled off. Full count pitch will have to wait. Time called to the plate. That one out to right. Rivera hauls it in to end the inning. 2 on, 1 out. Yamazaki will hit next. 0-2 now. Line to left. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Now 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 away now. First and second here, no outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Around third. Fires to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. And now they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Vasquez settles under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And now Alan Flowers. In the dirt. Save!
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good
line drive. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-2.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Langford grabs it on the run. They get so 2 down. Jose Lopez, the next twin up to hit. That one the other way. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 outs, nobody on. Now the left fielder. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
2-0.
That one misses, and now 3-0. Blake in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Next to hit, David Blake.
Runner, yes.
The tag, and got him at second. That's the third. So up next, Luis Benitez. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
The 0-1. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Minnesota Twins. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shamley. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they can.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, and Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. Just off the inside edge.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Hammered, base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. One down. Runners at second and third. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One run's in. Now the second run is in. It's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Cockrell back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound. Ball.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now for the Marlins, David Blake. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And it's caught for the out. So digging in, Raul Medina. Soft contact in the air. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. So up next for Minnesota, Adam Berger. Swung on, belted. That's back. He brought it back.
Thought he was going to get to jog around the bases after it left the bat, but the left fielder said, not today. Goes up, and he brings that in.
1 out, bases empty.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And that's too high. That one is absolutely belted. And brings it in at the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Number 3 in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Two outs. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. David Blake, the next up for the Marlins.
Now back, the first baseman, David Blake.
Laser! Line to right, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th.
Just a huge at bat right there. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. So they even it up. Here's the left fielder. A switch hitter batting right. And that's way high. 1-0.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one called a strike. And the count 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. The 1-1 is fouled off. And there's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Move to first. And he's back in on a dive. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So bases all loaded up. Medina, the next to hit. The pitch. On the ground to short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2. So 2 down, and now for the Twins, Manny Vasquez. Gonzalez is just 1 strike away. Line drive, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Number 3 really excelled in this one and contributed to the It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. Now the left fielder.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. And it is gone. A laser to left. His 12th of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort and loft to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Will James up now for the Brewers. Swings here and blasts one left field. And he'll reach second with one away.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Number 3, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
The first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty.
Number 3.
Ball
Count
1, no
1-0.
strikes. And no one can get there. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now
And at the plate for Miami, David Blake.
Blake.
Two the count.
In the dirt, throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Soft contact in the air, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Elvin Ullman. That one is absolutely belted. Diving, makes the grab.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
Here's the left fielder. He's already homered here in this one.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Ball one there. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one misses, and that's ball three. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Both can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. Back to the top of the order now. Will James digs in now. Line to left. Makes a nice running catch. And there are two outs.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Crocker headed for the plate. Across is the winning run, and the Marlins walk it off in extra. 6-5 the final. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ullman now at the plate. Line drive. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's one away.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Number 3 at the plate and takes high there. That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-1. Two out, space is empty. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Base is empty, one away. Jace Young up now for the Brewers. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Crawford. And there's one down. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Gary Taguchi. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the top of the wall. No outs. Runner on second. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Hit in the air, left field. Crawford hauls it in, and there's one away. So one out, nobody on. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. First pitch misses. One out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Crawford on the move. He's got it, and there's two away.
Now batting.
Man at second here with two away. And here is Cliff Jamison. One strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Brewers take this one in a blowout. Number 3 with a less than great game in the loss. So digging in, Rick Harrell. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Now it's the veteran outfielder. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And that one wrapped foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-1. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. In the air to left center. And there's two away. Back here in Miami, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Number 3. On the ground. Tosses to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. One gone, runner at first. Up now for Milwaukee, Jace Young. Ripped on a line, and a base hit. Throw comes into third, and he's out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
Number 3, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one drifts inside. On the ground right side, 4. 6,
He's up.
3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. David Blake, the next up for the Marlins.
Two balls.
In the dirt. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
Man at second. And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder. 0 for 3 in this one. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Fastball is outside.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. Not in time. He's safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
1 down, runner at third. Blake, the next to hit. The other way, takes it in for the out. And now for the Marlins, Raul Medina. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Poole will hit next. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Boots it. Still manages a throw. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Next for Milwaukee, Rick Harrell. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Number 3 with some solid production. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That misses. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there.
3 balls.
Really had some
no
run
strikes.
and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Acuna there. Hauls it in to end the inning. And here's the catcher, Mark Gutierrez. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the...
First and second here, no outs. That one is absolutely belted back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there, and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mark Gutierrez. Line drive, fair ball.
They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now for the Marlins, David. Well, caught in a run down there, and he's tagged out to end. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Jensen Dill. Line drive. Can't get there, base hit. Runner on at first with one gone. Now the left fielder, year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
The tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Tying run at the plate. Got him swinging.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through. And
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and that one hits the wall. The run comes in from second, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So runner at second, 2 down. Late now at the plate. Trying to send this to extra innings. Ramirez takes it himself. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Golden opportunity right here.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. So they're all loaded up. Breaking ball inside. 1-2 to count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Ball inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Try to get him to chase on a changeup that time.
Got to go right after him here. Don't want to walk in that winning run. Let's see what happens.
Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away. Ball fourth, and a run comes in to score.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
And a final. So 2 down. Now it's the veteran outfielder. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Foul ball there. The lefty fires. In the air, right side. Acuna settles under it. Corrals it. And the inning is over. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here's the catcher, Mark Gutierrez. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out, trying for 2.
Got to love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Matheson back to work. Ripped to short. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. This one's got a chance. Reaching for it and brings it in. Way through this one. Still no score. 1 out, bases empty. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Now one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here. A solo shot. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So the tying run at second. Line to left. And that gets down for a base hit. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Any anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Number 3 stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Acuna moving back. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add on. It's 4-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So up next, William Rosario. Ground ball, and this should do it. Rodriguez. Ball game. Number 3 was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Cracked a pair of homers.